be stupid.
Oh. And we are live now.
Wait. Why does it say upcoming?
It probably just hasn't caught up yet.
I keep refreshing. Oh, there it is.
Ah, there we go.
All messages because chat be stupid.
Yeah. I mean, chat isn't stupid, just the system that YouTube lets us see the chat is.
Yeah.
Chat is generally quite smart in most cases. What's so funny?
So, you know the poster I got from the voice actor?
Oh yeah.
That same voice actor is gonna be in my area next week.
Oh, awesome.
I'm sorry, Croak. I'm sorry.
Wait, is Croak here already?
I have no idea, but I was just texting him.
Oh. I wasn't sure if he was already in the chat and I just couldn't see it for some reason.
I'm fucking insane. I'm crazy.
I love crazy.
And I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for my birthday next weekend. Because I don't even know what I want at this point.
You don't?
No. I wanted to go to New York, but...
Yeah, but... Situations?
I asked my mom yesterday if I had a budget, what would my budget be? And she hasn't gotten back to me.
Well, I hope you're still able to go there sometime.
Of course. Why? I forgot. Sorry, I'm looking at some stories.
You forgot what?
I thought I got rid of that tag!
Oh. Oh dear.
Ugh. Okay. Let me update this, cause... Yeah. Yep. See. Okay, there we go. Copied.
Turn that up a little.
Okay, I gotta put this back where it was. Okay, there we go. Save, and then go back in here, and done.
No one seems to be here yet. There's not any chat messages that I can't see. Are there, for some reason? Are there?
No one's typing.
Okay.
Ugh. Get rid of that. We're going. Bye.
Yeah. Just get rid of that. The fanfiction can't hurt you. Hey, time to end this. Hi, Croak. Time to end this. Hopefully, yeah. Keep our expectations in check. And I'm a little late. Well, honestly, you You're technically, like, right on time. Gray Blacklight says, Psychic attack! Oh no, I've been attacked. I feel so attacked right now. How could you? A lot of stuff going on right now. It's alright, Croak. By the way, how was Spookbox yesterday? I let her take over the stream yesterday. She didn't want to get jury duty though, so she let me take this series. So that's why I'm here. She made me keep the decor though. That's why it's still very red in here. Your names in the chat look very orange, which is appropriate for the holiday color scheme. Does our audio sound good, by the way? Both of us?
Oh yeah. You want to make sure that I sound good.
Yeah. I just remember one thing about this game. Later on in the series, the Ace Attorney games have a habit of introducing a custom voice clip every game, usually for a key character. The new voice clip for this game, not so fast! Oh, well, I wonder when that's going to show up. Everything sounds great, and Spookbox did great yesterday. That's great. I'm always worried when I let her take the reins on a stream that she's going to mess up something. Like she's gonna break the screen or something. I don't know. But
Yeah, that sounds like her.
yeah, but it's good to know that she's behaving. Alright, as much as I want to listen to more of Roll's theme, I think it's time for me to get the real game audio going. Okay, how does the game audio sound? Is it too loud, too quiet, too something else? I don't know.
I don't even have the game.
Oh, right. I forgot to share the game with you. I'm sorry. That's important.
Yes, very.
We can't really do this if I don't share the game with you. That's how this whole system works. And if the system doesn't work, then everything collapses upon itself. And
where are you? Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I need my mouse. This is annoying me. Give me my mouse.
Okay, can you see and hear it?
I see it. Can I hear it though? I have the volume turned on. Yes.
The game's on the money, a little quiet, but do you think it should be a little louder? Turned it up a little bit.
Okay. Snacks. I'm hungry.
God, I can't get over just how awesome this title screen music is.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. They did great on this whole collection so far. Of course, the real test will be once we get to Prosecutor's Gambit, because that's the brand new translation. So we'll see when we get there how they did. I've heard some mixed things about it, but mostly good. Mostly good. Alright, it's probably fine now. Hello everybody and welcome to Ace Attorney Investigations Collection Part 5. 5? 5. 5 is what we're on right now.
Damn.
We've been doing this for 5 weeks, yeah. Last time, you know, a lot of shit happened on this plane. And okay, well, I already screwed up on the not swearing as much thing, but I get one freebie. I've decided. Maybe I should have waited for a better time for this, but yeah.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, last time we investigated Miss Rhodes. Rhodes was her name, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we investigated Miss Rhodes, and I remember we talked a lot about how terrible her. A lot of stuff happened. No, it didn't. We didn't get a lot of cameo.
Oh God!
Yeah, we didn't quite. There wasn't a lot of heart stuff, but there was a lot of stuff that happened. We found out that her taste in fashion in terms of suitcases is terrible. Oh, Rhoda Tenero. Yeah, that's her name. Rhoda was her first name. My mistake. Yeah, this time we're going to investigate the cargo hold, I guess, and see what happens when we do that. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I'm barely sure what's happening in this whole game. But are you, ready to start?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Loading screens, it's the loading screens. Okay, here we go.
Oh, gumshoe.
He looks great in high definition. They're all staring directly at me, in high definition, which is scarier now.
Staring into your soul.
When I have bad experience with visual novel characters that stare directly at the screen.
Wow, so this is the cargo hold, huh?
He's excited.
He's so big! Oh my god, I love him. He's
great. It is very large. This plane is a special model. It's bigger on the inside. It has both a super large cargo hold and an ultra luxurious first class seating. To compensate, they have like just the freaking tiniest coach seating possible. So this is the real scene of the murder. There certainly is a high probability of that, which is why we're here, correct? Also, Croak says, oh, you should not play Omori anytime soon. I've heard mixed things about that game. Also...
Given the contents that's in the game, I don't think I can play that. For my own mental health.
Oh dear. Yeah. And yeah, you see why this would fit better as a boat? Well, but boats don't have flight attendants. And they wanted to have flight attendants, probably. I don't know. What? Also, like, Edgeworth flying in a plane is a thing that happens a lot in the previous games.
Hey, let's get investigating, sir!
Okay, begin investigation. Getting right into it. What do you have to say, Fran? You arrived at the scene of the crime before Detective Gumshoe, correct? Boats have attendants too? Oh. I didn't know that. And you then immediately began to direct the investigation. It seems to me that you are already here at this airport for something besides this murder. Yes, I was. Okay, but why? I've been following a very large and involved governmental level investigation, or international crime. But it's much too large for one person to take on alone. So it was decided that I should form a joint investigation with Interpol? What, she's working with Interpol now?
Oh, let's fucking go, girl. Anyway, hi Septupulanti.
Oh, hi Septupulanti. We just started. Apparently Francisca is moving up in the world in terms of
And how old is she right
now? Let's see. Hang on. Let's see. 19 still? Oh, you know, the prodigy at work here. Interpol is involved. It's a top secret operation, so I really can't tell you any more than I already have. Oh, hi, Switch is here also. Everybody's filing in.
Have I met Switch?
Yeah, Switch has been here a couple times, I think. I don't know if you've met them personally, but,
Oh no, I mean like on stream.
yeah, I feel like they've been here before on one of the streams you've been on. Have you noticed anything strange happening around here? No, sir, I haven't noticed a thing. I'm not sure that he meant to sound so oblivious. Alright, right, Gumshoe, what do you have do you have anything to say about all this? How do I talk with you that way?
Yes, sir? The cargo hold was really big. I can't believe they can fit stuff like that in here.
Detective.
Yeah, this would be better with it.
What? Detective, what are you going on about? We're in the middle of an investigation here. Stop worrying about the physics of this reality.
Whoa! Stuff's falling on me! I can't really get in my work without something like this happening first.
Wait, what's falling on you?
I have no idea. Well, let's get this show on the road. So which item you want to start on?
In this world, there are those who are masochistic. And then there is Gumshoe.
So that flight attendant, Rhoda Tenero. She's the killer, isn't she?
I don't think we can say for sure yet. But there certainly are a great number of things putting us in that direction.
You mean like how she didn't tell us about her buying her own suitcase?
Yes, however, in regards to the keycard being stolen, I can't seem to find any evidence that she's lying about that. I gotta be honest, I forgot most of the details of this case.
From what I can remember, she bought her own suitcase because she thought it was selling, and I kind of feel bad for her. And then she lost her keycard.
Right, yeah. Switch says, I think I was behind the plot chickens a while back. Ah, yes! How the plot chickens, how do you know Gumshoe is a masochist, Edgeworth? Well, considering how much time he spends with Franziska,
Hey, what's with the suitcase, pal?
It's what the victim checked in, sir. So this suitcase belonged to Mr. Hicks. I don't think he'd mind if we take a closer look. I still don't know the meaning behind Mr. Hicks' name.
There's nothing out of the ordinary here, sir.
Wait, a file?
And there's a photo of Miss Von Karma on it, and it's... What?
Oh, okay! That's weird! Why, that is quite unusual. It looks like a profile on Franziska.
Can we look at that?
Why would Mr. Hicks have had a file on her? Yeah, we're gonna look at this. What is up with...
My guy?
Where is it? Wait.
It went into the evidence thing at the top.
Wait,
Is it not in here?
Wait.
Is it in the puzzle?
Okay, why is it in the... What? Okay, why is it not in the... Why is it in the puzzle thing and not the... And not the evidence? Whatever. I mean, I think we can connect these.
Oh!
I think
What if the suspect?
Yeah, maybe he's involved in this case somehow.
Please work. Yes! Oh.
There we go. Now, why would Mr. Hicks have documents profiling Franziska?
Oh, I know. I bet he's a big fan of Miss Von Karma, sir.
I mean, I can't really blame him for that, but I feel like that there's something else for that
Honey,
going on.
baby, sweetie pie. No.
I mean, she is quite famous. Franziska said that she had come to this airport as part of an Interpol investigation.
Maybe Mr. Hicks had heard she was coming here and he followed her.
Ah, so he's a stalker, maybe.
I get it.
Detective, I think it's more likely that Mr. Hicks was in fact Interpol agent Hicks. I think Franziska has some explaining to do. Wait, how do we know that? I feel like that's a bit... How do we... I mean, maybe that's the logical situation, but, like, how do we... You said that, like, we know that there is an Agent Hicks involved. Okay, so Franziska, what's going on? You came to this airport to rendezvous with the victim, didn't you? Nonsense! What are you talking about? We found a profile detailing information about you in the victim's luggage. I suppose it was prepared for him so that he could recognize you when he landed. Which makes him not Mr. Hicks, but rather Interpol Agent Hicks. Isn't that correct? I mean, he's still Mr. Hicks, I feel like. I don't think... unless Interpol Agent is his gender. I should have known you'd figure it out, Miles. But it looks like they got to him first. Does Mr. Hicks live in the middle of nowhere? Maybe. I don't think that we've established that yet. His name is Ackby Hicks? It looks like they got to him first. So you really did come here to receive an Interpol agent then. Look, nobody in this game has a normal name. There's gotta be something going on with this.
Fuck.
Yes. Yes, Agent Hicks was on the trail of a very large international smuggling ring. Oh. He went undercover to investigate this crime, and it was I who put him on this case. I was supposed to receive a call from him on his cell phone once he had landed. I never expected to receive a call about his murder instead. You really should expect these things around us, so... Okay, so the plot is chickening. So if he was an Interpol agent, that gives somebody a motive for killing him.
Okay, this is not as fun.
What?
Appleby means yawn in Japanese, and Hicks is as pun on hiccup.
So his name is Yawn Hiccup, but what does that have to do with him?
It's not fun!
It's not... I mean, it's kind of fun, but, like, I don't know what it means in context.
That, like, you know how, like, everyone has, like, a pun in their name?
Yeah, I know, it's a pun, but, like, what does that have to do with his character?
I have no idea, but it's not as fun, I know that.
I mean, maybe it'll be revealed later that yawning and hiccups has something to do with him. Anyway. All sorts of boxes are piled up here. This one says... Oh, sorry.
This one says flammable, and this one says it says pharmaceuticals.
This one says for exorcism use only. Just what kind of operation is this airline running? Maybe Maya is just ordering some supplies, you know, in case Iris comes back. Wait, no, not Iris. Dahlia. In case Dahlia comes back.
Holy suitcases, Mr. Edwards! It looks like an all-you-can-use suitcase fair! Oh my god, I love him. He's so precious. Gumshoe
has now become Edgeworth's Robin.
Oh my god.
Holy suitcases, Mr. Edgeworth!
God.
These must be all the leftover ones they couldn't sell. The ones the company is planning to dispose of after the flight is over.
This paint job is really cool, don't you think? It really screams artsy.
Oh, why not purchase one then? I'm sure it will bring you much happiness.
Yeah, you think so? And maybe I will. Let's see here. $1,200!
You knew that was gonna happen, Edgeworth. You're just teasing this poor man.
You son of a bitch. I think I'll pass.
And Mr. Nero wonders why they don't sell. You'd need 2 jobs just to buy one. Although...
more like 3.
Although, it definitely looks like one is missing. We have now seen exorcism equivalent in later games, so we know it does exist and is one use only. Buy more now. The thing we did in the last case of Trials and Tribulations was kind of it kind of felt like an exorcism.
Mm-hmm.
Also, of course, yawn! He was sleepy! Meele could only let there be one EP person! yeah, of course! It all makes sense! Kind of. Wait, maybe maybe the victim is just sleeping this whole time and this was all just a misunderstanding.
Did he have coffee in his seat or something?
I think he might have.
Huh.
What is this brittle substance I'm stepping on? It's a bunch of glass fragments.
Glasses!
Oh! You're on to something here. I think we can safely conclude that these fragments are from a pair of glasses.
And the victim was wearing a pair of broken glasses!
Exactly what I was thinking. Good boy, Gumshoe. I'm sure that the shards would match up perfectly with the remnants of his glasses lenses. Ergo, the victim was here just as I suspected.
So you're saying that the real scene of the crime was here, sir?
Isn't that what I've been saying for a while now?
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
They became Meele and faked their death. I'm just a bit confused how there would be two bodies at that point, but, perhaps it's a bit too early to draw that conclusion. However, I believe that the probability has just skyrocketed considerably. All that's left is to find the murder weapon. Hey, wait a minute. Why are there like holes in the floor?
Those look like screws.
Is that what they look? I guess they probably are. I think we now have pretty definitive evidence that Agent Hicks came down here to the cargo hold.
But what was he doing down here, sir? There's nothing but luggage. Oh, I get it. Maybe he forgot something in his suitcase and came down here to get it. No.
Agent Hicks came here for a work-related reason, of that I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure he was here to investigate the smuggling operation he was observing. Franziska, do you know exactly how he intended to pursue his investigation? No, unfortunately, I was going to find out from him after he landed. I see, but this raises another question. Why didn't you just email him? A normal passenger can't access the cargo hold on their own. Agent Hicks must have identified himself to be a member of the crew and entered the cargo hold with that person who let him in. So he disguised himself as Cammy Meele somehow, and that's what happened. Maybe, I don't know. Yes, and then he was murdered here. His glass fragments and his broken glasses are an testament to that. And then the killer put Agent Hicks into one of the spare suitcases, and they entered the elevator. While they were riding up, the plane hit that patch of turbulence. Because of the intense shaking, the suitcase popped open, and Agent Hicks' body flew out. At the same time, his wallet fell out of his pocket, spilling its contents everywhere. Which explains why there was money scattered all over the elevator floor. Okay, sure. I guess that makes sense.
Yay, we did it! Woo-hoo.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yeah, we did it! Dubba. Ah, yes! It's Cammy Meele was Don Tigre in disguise!
No!
I think it's pretty easy to say who the culprit is at this stage. It was Don Tigre! Why didn't you just email him? Oh, 2009 tech with no smartphones. Wait, you could email people on flip phones back then. That was a thing.
And I think they still had pagers.
Yeah, you could still send email on phones before smartphones. I'm gonna put this body in my luggage. Carry on for the win. Yeah.
Yippee! A man is dead!
They said, look, you said I could have 2 carry-on items. You didn't tell me that there's nothing in the rules that say it can't be a dead body.
I'm surprised I got past customs.
As long as they didn't have like more than 10 liters of liquid in his body at the point.
What? Really, sir?
I know what you're thinking, Miles Edgeworth, but the killer can be none other than Miss Rhoda Tenero! Alright, I guess we're debating her on this one. If it was a crew member, any one of them could have shown Agent Hicks to the cargo hold, but the point to keep in mind is a key card that allows the elevator to come down here. The only person with such high-level access is Miss Rhoda Tenero. I'd say that's a pretty decisive piece of information, wouldn't you? I know what she's trying to say, but I'm not certain it's as simple as that. It never is as simple as that. Okay,
Okay, So we know from Dude, he called an attendant, but do we know that it was Tenero?
Hate to say it, but most bodies contain a fair amount more than 10 liters of liquid. No. Well, they drained his blood after... This is getting dark. Yeah. A man is
Vampires.
dead. A man is dead. It's alright. Yes, Rhoda Tenero was a vampire, of course! And... Wait, no, Cammy Meele is a vampire, and the reason she's so sleepy is because she hasn't had a drink in a bit. Wait, but then how with it? Okay, they're both vampires, and Rhoda Tenero drank the guy, but didn't share with Cammy, and that's why she is so sleepy. I've cracked the code.
And no wonder they have drinks that look like grape juice.
Yes, of course. Also
Man!
Okay, let's see.
I was, what? 4 years old? When it first came out? Damn!
I was 6 when this came out. Or when the iPhone came out. The point to keep in mind is the keycard that allows the elevator to come down here. The only person with such high-level access is Rhoda Tenero.
Hold it!
Also, Septuplante says Rhoda and Cammy are both vampires and they should make out. Yes, I agree with all of that. Why would such important things like the keycard be entrusted to only one person? According to Cammy Meele, Rhoda Tenero is in charge of most of the important stuff. And what exactly is Miss Meele in charge of? Chatting it up with that foolish captain, apparently. She was being so foolishly foolish that I didn't want to ask her what her other duties were. Well, I mean, that just seems like a foolish thing for you to do. I understand how you feel, but whipping me just now was uncalled for. In the end, the only one who could have let Agent Hicks into the hold was Rhoda Tenero. Okay, point to keep in mind is the keycard that allows the elevator to get down there. It's highly likely that the keycard was stolen from Miss Tenero. It's highly likely? Is that possibility the best you can come up with? And you call yourself a disciple of my father? Ah! Yes, well, while I don't have any evidence, Be quiet! You're a disgrace! There's more evidence pointing to Miss Rhoda Tenero, you know. It's not just the keycard that gives her away. Franziska is so annoyed at open heterosexuality it stops her investigating properly. Yeah, that makes sense. Are you talking about the murder weapon, the Captain Ugo piggy bank? Oh, that's why she hates Gumshoe so much. Because he's the only straight one. Yes, she is also the only person with a key to open that display case. Okay. There is a matter of the key to the display case that held the murderous bank. Okay, we got her.
But
This...
it fell.
Yeah.
Objection!
Or wait, do we not?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I might have screwed up.
Well, it's okay.
Franziska, I believe that your testimony just now conflicts with this piece of evidence. And I believe that when you use the phrase, I believe, you're anything but certain, which means that showing me that piece of evidence is just a way to waste time! Ah! There's no need to whip the evidence as well.
Why do you whip me too, sir?
One more victim besides myself and the evidence to add to the pile. Okay, press on this one? But that is a fake. Stop right there, Miles Edgeworth! You don't have any proof that this is just a red herring! If you must keep on insisting that it's a fake, then what is the real murder weapon and where did it go?
Oh shit, yeah, we don't even know what the real murder weapon is.
That's a good point, actually. I didn't consider that. Speechless, I see. That's not a surprise. After all, you know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed. There must be a way. There must be something that can help me rule out the piggy bank as a murder weapon. What should be examined further to help us ascertain the authenticity of the weapon?
I don't know!
The body?
No, because we already know it's blunt force.
The crime scene, probably?
The fucking piggy bank?
Sure, let's... The piggy bank, I guess. We should examine the bank itself once we want to determine if this is a real murder weapon. If this is the real murder weapon, it should be damaged or perhaps have a dent on it somewhere. We've looked into that already, and there is no sign of anything on it. But we can't discount it as a murder weapon on that one fact alone. A piggy bank is, after all, made of a stronger material than human flesh.
Oh, shit.
That's a good point. If I can't prove it through the piggy bank itself, then I must find another way. The crime scene?
Sure.
If Francisco whips, is there an evil alternate version of her who nay-nays? Yes, his name is MatPat. When in doubt, update the autopsy report.
No, not the autopsy report!
Wait, hang on, does that mean that are you giving us a hint that we need to examine the body?
Fuck.
I think we should examine the crime scene in more detail. We might turn up the murder weapon if we search all the cargo and luggage. Did you think I hadn't thought of that? Even now we're searching through them. But we haven't found anything that even closely resembles a murder weapon.
Fuck! We just got it all back, and now we're losing
then.
it.
I suppose we should examine something else. The
body.
That's the last thing.
You were right. I'm stupid.
You're not stupid. Not stupider than me, anyway. Franziska, I think you were too quick to jump to your conclusions. Oh, was I? Yes, we don't even have the autopsy results yet. So let's update the autopsy reports! How can I not say that you made a snap judgment when you have yet to even see if the wound on Agent Hicks' head is consistent with the murder weapon? Scruffy!
Yes, sir!
Contact the medical examiner's office at once! I wish to hear the results of Agent Hicks' autopsy!
Yes, sir!
I can't believe that we're actually updating the autopsy report.
Not again! We're gonna make problem, Mr. Edgeworth, sir!
But now we're on the other end of it. What is it, detective?
They're still doing an autopsy, but they said wait, what?
Oh, sorry, what?
But they said that they already know this one thing for sure!
Report! Now!
The doc said that it's one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back.
From the victim's shoulder to his mid-back, he was beaten over such a wide area. What could have possibly done such a thing? Like, perhaps maybe a whip?
if it's a giant bruise, it's like maybe he fell on his back.
Maybe. Also,
Well, I'd say it's a sign that the killer had a grudge against Agent Hicks.
Also, Septuple Anti says neither of you are stupid. Yeah, exactly. We're not neither of us are stupid. We're smart. We're smart people, kind of. I mean, we've played like 3 of these games already. That's not...
It wasn't just his head. The killer went all out and hit him multiple times, sir.
Okay.
Oh my god, this just reminded me of a clip where a VTuber who got, like a big VTuber who got doxxed, like this was a couple months ago. The doxer like disappeared and then came back, and someone was like talking about it. They were like, "Oh, I didn't know that stabbing you multiple times would be bad. I didn't know that stabbing you in the dick would be bad."
Oh dear. Oh,
that
dear.
just kind of reminded me of that. I'll have to send you a clip later.
Carl, that kills people. Scruffy, what is had a grudge against Agent Hicks supposed to mean? Hang
on one second. Bring it back. Well, that's,
Was the wound on the victim's head consistent with the murder weapon, detective?
well, yeah, they said that they were still looking into that, sir.
You're completely useless!
Yo!
Sir, I told you already, you can't go down there! This one's
Oh
you.
god, don't be you. No, please, no!
I have a bad feeling.
No! You remove yourself from my way!
What's all that racket? It's the guy!
No! You lied to me!
Did we?
Someone lied to me.
Did we? Did someone say that he wasn't in this case after this? I think that was probably something someone said.
My baggage, my cargo, they're mine, and I demand you return them to me!
We're still investigating the cargo hold. Please understand, have a little patience.
I suppose there is no choice. The fuck is he gonna do?
Finally, I think he gave-
What?
Hey, what are you- Oh my god.
You have left me no choice but to use strong force!
You won't get past me! This is- Wait, that's it! So that's- this whole thing has been about. Further, there is a matter of the key to the display case that held the murderous bank. Is someone gonna catch that guy? I think the statement was he had no more significant chunks of dialogue. Ah, I see. After all, you know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed. I think he just hit his head. The doc said that it's one giant bruise from being from his shoulder down to his mid-back.
The weapon couldn't be found.
Oh, so he was pushed over the ledge or something. Maybe.
Yeah. Yes.
So... Oh, no,
No.
not that one. Can't see a clear connection between the,
God damn it, okay.
Those two?
Okay. We might have to save.
Oh, okay, I guess that's the one, sure.
Okay.
Allegedly, the killer struck the victim many times over, which is why there's extensive bruising over such a wide area. Oh, and of course we're not gonna catch him. We gonna let him die to help Sky stop having to voice them. Ah, that makes sense. Let him die then. You'll have more characters to voice, don't worry. Is that really the correct conclusion to draw from the evidence? Bruise from his shoulder to the middle of the back. is one continuous mark, which is more suggestive of a single blow to the back. If that's the case, then the piggy bank is much too small to have caused that. Therefore, the murder weapon must be something far bigger.
I don't think the smuggling's gonna be involved, but weapon gonna be found, and then a sizable weapon, I think, is the one.
I'm very confused about how these clues connect logically to these conclusions. If we're looking for a rather large weapon, you'd think it would stick out, but so far we haven't found anything that resembles a weapon of any sort. Perhaps, just perhaps, it's something we all overlooked from the very beginning, because normally it's too impossibly big to be taken into consideration.
What was all that about? Was he trying to jump his way? Was he trying to jump his way down here?
So the murderer hit the murderer hit Mr. Hicks with the plane. Obviously that's what happened. A second plane has hit Mr. Hicks. Franziska! What? What do you want? I found it, Franziska. I found the real murder weapon. You did?
He really jumped?
We didn't realize it until now, but the answer has been right in front of us this whole time.
He might be hurt. We gotta check on him, sir.
Shut up, Gumshoe. We have important things to deal with. Has that pompous attitude of yours again? You should learn to drop that habit. This coming from a prosecutor with a habit of whipping everyone who comes across. Anyway, if you really are a prosecutor, then you'll back yourself up with evidence. They really do not care that that guy just fell.
Yeah. You two aren't listening at all, are you?
Come on, then. Show me this real murder weapon you speak of.
Don't have evidence to show.
Okay. I don't have any evidence to show you. Yeah. Foolish reasoning for a foolish fool from a foolishly foolish fool meant to fool me! What do you mean by I don't have any evidence to show? Perhaps I should have phrased it as that which caused Miss Agent Hicks' death is incorporeal. Agent Hicks was killed by a ghost!
Ha!
That is, based on what we have seen in the past, that is plausible. Shout out to Gumshoe for somehow being the practical one. Yeah, I mean, he is the one straight man in this, so.
Oh, no wonder!
And
everyone who isn't straight can't think straight!
Of course! It only makes sense. Forgive me, but I do believe I figured out what what's the real cause of death. Free fall. The victim fell from a great height and subsequently died as a result. Just like that man no one cares about. In other words, the real cause of death is free falling to the ground.
He
fell to his death? Yes, this is the only plausible possibility. The Agent Hicks fell from really high up? Is that what they're going for? It seems to be. The victim has extensive bruising on the back of his head and his back. And the only rational explanation for these injuries is that he fell to his death. But the murder weapon happened inside this plane. I know. Are you claiming that there is some place in this plane from which he could have fallen from? Yes.
The top of the stairs?
Yeah. As I said earlier, the answer has been right in front of us the entire time. You can't mean. Yes, I do. The victim fell from the top of the stairs in this very cargo hold.
What? Then, we're in trouble. We may have a second death on our hands, sir. Go, Gumshoe. Hey, you, tell me your name, pal. Quiet! Why are you screaming?
Okay, well, unfortunately, he's alive.
He's alive! Oh my god.
And there you have it, Miles Edgeworth. It's not possible that Agent Hicks fell over the railing to his death. That man is living proof of that. I suppose it's true that it's not possible, given the current circumstances. The current circumstances? What is that supposed to mean? Suppose that large piece of cargo wasn't there at the time. What would have happened then?
He would have been aboard Jam Pancake for sure, sir.
I suppose that man over there wouldn't still be breathing. But the reality is the cargo box is there. So there's no point in entertaining your wild hypothetical scenarios. It may be there now, but there's no proof it was always there. Ha! As if there could have been a window of time when that giant box was not there. Ah, but there was. What? What? How can he die from a fall in a plane? Why is this plane so goddamn big? It's like the frickin' Titanic of planes.
Oh god. Okay,
What can I use it to show it's possible that the box was not always where it is now?
Wait, what's the photo?
The photo?
Okay, that's at a museum. Never mind. Never mind.
That's not related, I don't think.
No, I don't think it's on this page.
Friends?
No. Okay, let's see. No.
Oh, wait! They made a brief spot to. They had to transfer more cargo.
Okay, here we go.
And that was when. And that was around the time when the death happened, I think. Right? Yeah.
Hang on. What's the next one next to it? Mr. Axby was there from again at 5 a.m. Okay, no. I thought there was like a thing that we had from.
Wait, no.
No, that's not it. I think it is the thing that you had.
The refueling in Zhengfa?
Yeah.
Okay, let's figure it out. You refueled in the Republic of Zhengfa? Yes, this flight had a short layover in Zhengfa in order to refuel. That wasn't the only reason for the layover. We also transferred some cargo. What if the box in question was only transferred onto the plane at that time? To further prove my point, let's take a look at what sticks to the box in question.
Ah! It's labeled Zhengfa Express!
Correct. Meaning it was loaded onto the plane in Zhengfa. Okay, but wait, why was he in his seat, though?
When did this fucker say that he called the attendant? Because his time was off.
What if the box in question was also loaded on at the same time? What, it was... Hang on, yeah, he was still in his seat at 5 a.m., according to Miss Meele.
Okay.
Oh wait, it says that the time of death was between 3 a.m. and 4:30 a.m.
Miss Meele! You lied!
Something's up with Miss Meele. And it's definitely not her. Because she's asleep, so she's not up yet. Yeah, okay, that was a dumb joke. Anyway, it would mean that the box was not there in the cargo hold during the Europe-Zhengfa leg of the flight, making a clear drop from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death entirely possible. Ah, but your theory is still very far-fetched. Allow me a chance to prove how very likely my scenario is. First order of business would be to examine that piece of cargo in more detail. Okay!
Begin investigation!
Let's click on this. This is a rather large piece of cargo.
There's a tag on it. Let's see. A leaf red statue. Never heard of it.
Nor I, even all I care about is if we can prove it wasn't here at the time of the crime.
Then let's get investigating, sir.
That's what we're doing.
Words.
Oh, he's okay.
Uh-oh. He is sprinting.
Yeah, do not go about touching my possessions without my permission.
Of course it's his.
Don't rush up on me like that, pal.
So this belongs to Mr. LeBlanc. Does it? I should see what else I can find out from him. Can we not? Can we just look at the bed sheets? Keeping track of this many of pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew.
This sure brings back memories of when I worked as a part-time mover, sir.
Oh, Gumshoe lore? Gumshoe backstory
Gumshoe
lore?
lore!
By the look in his eyes, he's waiting for me to ask about the rest of the story.
Please.
But no matter how he pours on the puppy eyes, I have no intention of doing so. I wanted to hear the Gumshoe lore! I wanted to hear more Gumshoe lore. Hang on. Can I talk to him about the... Okay, I guess not. We can talk to him about the cause of death, though.
Man, I can't believe Mr. Hicks fell to his death. I never would have guessed in a million years.
It's still only a hypothesis. However, the investigation should prove it to be true.
Speaking of falling, I'm glad that art guy's okay. He took quite the spill.
That makes one of us, Gumshoe. Yes, dude, it's lucky to have landed on top of that piece of cargo.
Yeah, I can just see it now. Passenger pays price for police follow-up. Did Prosecutor Edgeworth add fuel to the fire of the first murder with a second death? Yep, I'm willing to bet that it'd make the front page.
That's not funny, detective.
Oh, I like Gumshoe.
It was a little funny. Alright, I get. Can we look at this some more? So Mr. Hicks was actually an Interpol agent.
This is so cool! I can't believe it was from Interpol. The adventure, the glamour.
And the miraculous big... Oh, sorry.
And the miraculous big escape when you get caught by the enemy.
Except in this case, there was no big escape.
And no miracle.
The miracle never happened.
Either he's watched too many James Bond movies, or he's watched too many Jason Bourne. Oh wait, no. When did Jason Bourne movies come out? I know James Bond movies have been coming out since like the 60s.
Yeah, so he could have watched a lot of those movies.
Okay, 2002, The Bourne Identity, 2004, The Bourne Supremacy, The Bourne Ultimum, 2007. Okay, so he could have watched some of the Bourne movies.
He could have. If I may have a word with you, Francisca. I don't think you have the time for idle chatter. I didn't realize how short she was.
Oh my gosh, she's tiny.
Compared to Edgeworth. Also, they are uncomfortably close right now.
Yeah.
You still need to prove to me that your hypothetical situation is in fact reality. Okay, okay, fine. We'll talk to this dude.
Oh god.
I take it that this large piece of cargo belongs to you, Mr. LeBlanc.
Of course it's mine. I shipped this fine piece of art from Meele. This olive red statue is worth 10 million cents. No, maybe much more. Maybe much more.
Hang on.
How much is that in dollars?
Cents to dollars. Let me see.
That'd be like $10,000.
10,000, 100,000, 1 million, 10 million. Okay. Convert. That's $100,000.
Oh, okay. Mr. LeBlanc's reason for choosing this plane must have been the large cargo hold.
10 million, see?
I suggest he stop trying to calculate how many packets of noodles that makes, detective.
Darn. How'd you know that? How'd you do that?
With the power of logic!
I feel like you keep getting better and better at seeing right through me every year.
Though I grow with each revolution of the planet around the sun, I have the distinct impression he continues to madly spin in place.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, so that 10 million cents, is that in euros or in dollars?
Wait, does it really make a difference to our case? Mr. LeBlanc, there is a chance your cargo is related to our murder case. I was wondering if you would allow us to examine it a bit closer.
This is a very valuable piece of art, so no! There will be no touching!
Edgeworth and Francisco look like they're about to beat the shit out of each other. Yeah, they normally look like that.
I mean, that's just sibling behavior.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Especially when you have just the worst dad ever. Which they do. Alright,
Oh, I hate how he's, like, twitching.
guess we gotta,
What do we do?
wait, he gave us more, he gave us more logic stuff. What do we...
Oh, wait, is this where we finally get the smuggling? Oh my god, he's a smuggler!
Oh, I think the plot is chickening. If Mr. LeBlanc has something to do with the smuggling ring, it's possible this fake statue was brought on board in Zhangfa. I think I need to question him a bit further. About your statue, Mr. LeBlanc, I wonder if it might be a fake.
What? How dare you say my art is fake?
I suspect
Oh god, I'm
that your
spitting on my keyboard.
I suspect that your statue might be the target of an international smuggling ring.
Don't say such fantastical things! Those thieves would not dare! I have the certification of my cargo right here!
Yeah, they will still freaking.
I got
Do
it.
it, you
I
know.
got it from this guy from this island town. He was named Crazy Red. Do you mean the cargo certification document? Mr. Zinc LeBlanc, why didn't you say so earlier? Please show it at once.
Wait, Zinc LeBlanc? What the kind of name is that?
The kind that he has. The flowers on LeBlanc's outfit look like bullet holes. I didn't notice that.
Oh my god, they do.
I can't read this. What does it say? It
It says in plain as day, the cargo was put onto the plane in Europe!
that doesn't prove that it's real though.
Why did I just read the Go You and Airways Go Away?
That's the plane I want to put this guy on. Go away, airlines.
Go away, Bill!
Yeah. Of course, Mr. LeBlanc is secretly a chicken. It makes sense, kinda. And there you have it, Miles Edgeworth. Too bad for you. This statue was brought on board in Europe, just as it states in this certificate. What? No, that's... Which means that there never was a window of time in which the statue wasn't sitting there. Oh, that's what we're proving. Okay. I see.
Okay.
I respectfully disagree. We can't discount the theory until I see the statue for myself.
You can have your wish! Look at it yourself and see I'm right!
Oh!
Oh!
It's that statue!
From the museum photo!
It's all coming together.
Please.
Wait a minute, is it just me, or does the logo on the Zhangfa Express thing look like a chicken?
No, I think it's like a not a phoenix, but that's not a chicken.
Yeah, it can't.
Chickens don't fly.
Yeah, it can't be a phoenix, right?
Maybe. Anyway, can we pull up the photo?
Yeah, it's definitely the same
Oh,
one.
it's a fake. The eyes.
Oh yeah, it totally is a fake. The eyes are a different color. Oh my!
The eyes aren't red.
This is exactly like how we choose things in... Ah yes, Mr. LeBlanc is Chicken Boo! He's a chicken, I tell you, a giant chicken! He wears a disguise to look like human, guys, but he's not a man, he's a chicken Boo! It all makes sense. This I know I've seen somewhere before.
This is the Elif Red. Gives off such a feeling of art. I can practically smell it. Comment.
Oh yeah. you beat me to the Phoenix Wright pun. You never underestimate my pun power.
This statue has a high amount of historic value. After it was unveiled in a museum in Meele, I brought this to the country to exhibit it.
Sure you do. Piece of art being shipped by Mr. LeBlanc, who claims it's worth 10 million cents. I'm glad that it had that important information on there. I believe a closer look is warranted here.
The eyes aren't the same.
Yeah, it's clearly a fake.
It's like one of those ads for mobile game where it's like, find the difference, or find the items that don't belong, or something like that.
This is literally how, like, in Animal Crossing, when you try to decipher fake paintings and stuff, this is exactly how they do it. There's just one obvious difference with the real thing.
Yeah.
So this is the infamous Elif Red statue.
What is it, Miss Joshua? Did you find some?
There's something wrong with this picture. Should examine it in more detail.
Eyes. We already know.
It's the eyes. The eyes tell all. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Yes, in fact it is. Eureka! We haven't said that in a while. These eyes are awfully orange, don't you think? I mean, I was gonna say more yellow, but yeah, I guess.
And more like gold.
They're like orange-yellow.
Yeah, and pretty. They remind me of sunsets when I was in grade school, sir.
I don't think you see what I'm talking about.
No, I do, but it's really like the color of the sun when it's setting, sir.
Yeah, isn't Red the Forger guy in Animal Crossing 2? Yeah, it's the Elif Crazy Red statue. No.
Oh my god, we got a crossover here.
Yeah, I gotta be, I don't know what an Animal Crossing crossover with Ace Attorney would be, but I want to see it.
The memories. Oh, I love you, Gumshoe. I remember standing out in that field, spinning my arms out till I fell ill.
I don't care about sunsets. Focus, detective. What color are the eyes in this photo? Hey, I want to hear Gumshoe talk about sunsets more, goddammit.
Uh-huh. Sir, they're red!
As I thought, the statue is a fake. Mr. LeBlanc.
What do you want? Do you not know how I am a busy man?
You've made that quite clear.
I allow you 2 seconds for your answer.
The Elif Red, I suppose this is your pride and joy, is it not? I feel like that was a little more than 2 seconds.
It is the biggest trophy on this European trip. Do you know why I wanted to possess this statue? The trigger started 17 years ago.
What the fuck? Better grab a chair, sir. Sounds like this is gonna be a long story.
Mr. LeBlanc, I regret to inform you, and you have my heartfelt sympathy, but...
Shit it! Sympathy? For what?
You'll see. I'd like to compare the eyes.
That large fellow there has some very bright and pretty eyes compared to you.
Excuse me, my eyes are fucking gorgeous, you scoundrel. I wasn't talking about the 2 of us. I meant the eyes of the statue in front of us and the one in this photo.
What is that in Yemen? Now then. It is a photo of the statue on display at the museum in Yemen.
Now do you see, Mr. LeBlanc? The statue before us is a fake!
Oh god, I hate that!
I believe that even further examination will be required. Now we have confirmed that this is indeed a fake. There must be some sort of proof that this was brought on board in Zhengfa. LeBlanc has many flaws, but good taste in men. I give him that. I don't know what to say to that, but... Cue the Star Trek meme? What Star Trek meme? I haven't seen Star Trek. What are you talking about? I will present to you evidence that will resolve this remaining contradiction. Will we? What is the contradiction? What are we,
The eyes again?
Is it... what are we doing again?
I have no idea.
If only we could read Borginian. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, wait. What was the photo?
The color?
But we already figured out the color. Wait.
Well, the eyes, but the statue itself too.
It looks
It's
like
so dark in this one.
Yeah, it looks slightly darker.
But okay, can we look at the dialogue?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Let's see. It's a fake.
Now
that
we
we confirmed it is indeed a fake.
There must be some sort of proof that this was brought on board in Xingfa. And I will present to you evidence that will resolve this remaining contradiction. Because it's a fake, it was loaded onto the plane later than LeBlanc thought and said.
Is it... What would it be?
Acme Hicks was there in a seat when he took off again at 5 a.m.
No, that's... wait. No, not the death. No, the paper... No, not that, for sure. Okay, go back to the paper saying it was boarded. On board in Europe.
I might be lost.
Yeah, what's... Okay. Was loaded on board during the refuel. Okay, no.
Fake piece being shipped by Mr. LeBlanc, not worth a cent, let alone 10 million. Okay, I wouldn't say that. I feel like, I mean, it's a pretty big statue that... Oh, we can do this.
Okay, let's go to the top. Okay, nothing on the bottom. What about the top? No.
It's a pretty big statue. I feel like there's still, like... I feel like it's still worth something, even if it's not the real thing.
What's that?
Jewels in the eye sockets. They were made to look just like the real gems.
So you mean these aren't real?
You really think the forgers would waste that kind of money on a replica? I don't know. I feel like Lloyd probably would.
Whoa, I just got a really great idea. I can probably find some rocks down by the river I can polish up to look like real jewels. I think I'll try that out and give one to Maggie as a present next time.
Aww. I wonder if he's serious, and I wonder if I should try to stop him if he is. I feel like she'd still think it's sweet. Okay, I guess there's nothing else. I like turning this around, though. This is fun.
LeBlanc.
LeBlanc. Yeah. Okay,
So would it be the certificate?
I guess, but what's the proof that this is a fake, though? What?
Oh wait! The tarp!
What?
The tarp!
The tarp?
So see how the Xingfa one is like underneath the statue?
Oh! Oh yeah, it is! That's suspicious.
Yes! And then the certificate!
Eureka! I'm not entirely confident there's a contradiction here.
What?
What do you think, Detective?
Well, I think it's really suspicious looking, sir. My well-trained gut tells me... What the f*** are you talking about?
I see. Well, then I must be mistaken. What? Why do we Eureka, then? What?
How come when I answer confidently, you take that to mean we're off course, sir?
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Mr. The killer put the name on the thing. Remember, I didn't forget the thing from my, with the slip of paper, and you're really bad at investigating.
You're on the right path, but stumbled with the exact mechanics. God damn it!
Okay, so we are in the right spot, I think. Right? But... what are we...
I say we save real quick, cause...
Okay, oh wait, no. Okay, there's this one. It's this one, right? Probably.
Oh, it's probably...
Ah! There's clearly a contradiction here!
Ah, finally.
What are you going on about? It's just a simple case of a cargo cover getting stuck on another piece of cargo. Ah! That's not possible! But it is. It shouldn't be this way, but the statue is on top of the cloth. Supposing that the neighboring piece of cargo is from Port Shengfa. Yeah, we got it eventually, Croak. Don't worry. It's fine. There's no way that any part of it should wind up under something from Europe, which means that this fake statue was smuggled on board in Shengfa. Then what about the cargo certificate? Let me ask in return, what about Agent Hicks? Why did he come down here in the middle of the flight? There's only one reason why, to secure proof of smuggling activity aboard this flight. So you say, but I don't believe he had to do that mid-flight. We could have just as easily inspected all the cargo after the plane landed. That may be true, however, you have it backwards, Franziska. Sure, Agent Hicks could have waited until after the plane landed. He had a reason for coming down to the cargo hold. Suppose he had found the fake at the airport. It would have been after the swap had occurred. At that time, the suspicion would naturally fall onto the statue's owner. He would have no way to prove that the statue was switched without his knowledge. Which means there is someone involved who is forging or modifying cargo certificates. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Investigation complete, yay! And we get our health back.
And we healed. Okay, God. I guess the victim knew the real version of this was gonna get nabbed, huh?
Yes, while this photo could be seen as nothing more than a simple souvenir, it was in fact taken to be used as a reference document later on. Edgeworth would know something about activity aboard the flight. Oh boy. Next, Agent Hicks had to secure proof that the smuggling had taken place. He came down here to take a picture of the cargo hold. A rather empty one at that, right before the fake statue could be loaded on board. A photo of the hold missing a valuable piece of cargo would have been proof enough. Wait, there was a switch? How did I get involved in this? Well, probably something involving chickens, probably.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. After that, all he had to do was hold the Shengfa cargo crew and arrest the smuggler. Exactly. This only goes on to prove my theory. My game theory. If my statue is not in cargo hold during the Europe Shengfa leg of this trip, sorry, punctuation got the best of me, there would have been enough height from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death. Officer! Move this statue immediately! I want a thorough examination of the floor underneath now! Okay, that's probably gonna take a while.
Blood?
It's pretty heavy. Miss Von Karma, I'm ready to report my findings. Go on. After moving the Elif statue out of the way, we tested the area under it with luminol and there was a reaction. Oh.
Blood.
I see, there was a reaction to luminol, an indication there was blood in that spot.
Yeah, can we stop looking at it now, sir?
It would seem that my deductions were correct after all. I suppose it would appear that way. The culprit cleaned the blood up as well. And how do you think the killer did that? How did the killer clean up all the blood?
Oh,
Um...
the fabric!
The what? Oh yes! The Borginian fabric!
Take that!
Take that! The killer used the bloody cloth I found from inside the suitcase to clean up the mess. I see. They had a need to clean up all the blood before the plane landed in Jingfa. Yes, because otherwise the cargo crew would have discovered it during the layover.
So you guys were saying that the murder happened before the plane landed in Jingfa?
There is no other conceivable timeline for the events of the murder. But if that is true, then that throws a certain person's testimony into doubt. If the murder occurred before we landed in Jingfa, then this becomes heavily suspect Miss Meele's testimony! Recall Miss Meele's testimony about Agent Hicks in regard to when you were part of Jingfa. I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in the seat at 5 a.m., you know. She claims Agent Hicks was alive at the time of service calls, but...
That totally contradicts the facts, sir!
Why would she lie about something like that?
Because maybe she's the murderer!
I think the only person who can answer that is Miss Meele herself. To be continued!
We're finishing this case today!
Yes, we are. Okay, I was thinking the same thing. Okay, Cammy, wake up. Miss Meele. So this feels like the end of the case, doesn't it? You got a method of murder, the suspect, no one else could have done this. Yeah, it sure does. Miss Meele! Do you recall what you said earlier about when you answered some service calls as we were departing from Jingfa? And yet you still have the confrontation to do. Yeah, I mean, that's usually how this works. You said that Mr. Hicks was sitting in the seat at that time. However, that is simply not possible, because Mr. Hicks was dead long before we ever touched down in Jingfa. Oh! Miss Cammy Meele! Maybe I didn't say what I thought I did. No one can make a mistake so large, Miss Meele. But I make that kind of boo-boo all the time. I'm just a silly little sleepy girl. That's all what I am. You know, I'm just. Sorry, doze off a bit again there. It's going nowhere. There must be a better way of resolving this contradiction. Very well, Miss Meele. If you please, tell me about your alibi during the time span from just before we were to land at 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. when the body was found. Are you telling me I'm a suspect, Mr. Edward?
Yes!
Oh, well, as long as we got that cleared up anyway. Yeah. From 3 to 4 hours, I'm in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self. Yeah. From 5 to 6, I was in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self.
Uh-huh.
How is a man supposed to react to a testimony like that? Miss Meele, wake up!
Oh god, it's so hot.
Fell asleep again. What?
I was looking at the weather because I was like, I'm feeling kind of hot in here, and it's 100 degrees!
Oh god, Jesus. Oh, that's too much. It looks like the only way I'm going to be able to wake her up is by pressing her.
Oh, at least it's gonna be cool with when my birthday comes around.
That's good. Okay. Miss Meele, wake up! I'm awake. Miles Edgeworth, I demand that you do something about this flight attendant this instant! Why ask me to wake her when you can finally put that whip to an appropriate use? Yeah, I was about to say. Okay.
Hold it!
If I remember correctly, food was being served in the first class in the lounge, between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m. Yeah, but that kind of stuff's run by Miss Rhoda. And what were you doing in the attendance room at that time? Eating and then having a most delicious dream. You mean you were neglecting your duties? No way! Sleeping's part of our job too, you know.
Oh my god, she actually admitted it.
It's like the best part of the job.
Hold it!
Miss Meele, how many times do I have to repeat myself? Wake up! I'm awake.
I say we just press on everything, because at this point it's...
What?
Yeah, what did you want me? What did you want me for, sir?
Oh, what did I miss? A poor detective being on the receiving end of a lash in your stead. Really? Sorry about that. Make amends for that by continuing with your testimony.
Hold it!
So you were alone the entire time, were you? Yeah, no one else even popped their heads in to say hi. Oh, well, I think a contradiction just popped in to say hi. What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she said that she saw the guy at 5, right?
Oh, yeah.
And she said she was alone. Miss Meele, there is a clear contradiction embedded in your testimony. Huh? What are you talking about? It's not possible that you were alone in the attendance room the whole time from 5 to 6 a.m.
Take that!
Take that! Now take a look at this eye-opening piece of evidence.
Oh god, we fucked up.
Miss Meele, I need you to wake up and take a look at this! Enough of your foolishness, now hurry up and show us the real evidence!
Oh shit.
I guess this wasn't as eye-opening as I thought. Wait, but that's totally... did you say something? Finally awake, are we? What do you mean? I've been awake this whole time.
Oh wait, is it because... Wait, hang on. What time was the purchase of the suitcase?
Oh, right. Wait, yeah. 5:40. It was at 5:40. Okay, we got her, I think.
Oh, just if you were, yeah, it's alright if you were sleeping, pal.
Pay no mind to the scruffy detective besides you and wake up. Wait, why did my accent just return for a second? What?
Ew! Hurry up and wake up, Miss Meele!
Enough with the clowning around. This is my show and I will resolve the contradictions as I see fit. Okay,
We gotta go back. Okay.
Okay.
Nope.
Sure you were.
Objection!
Objection! I wonder if you would be so kind as to take a look at this receipt, Miss Meele. Huh? A receipt? For what? For what? It's for the suitcase Miss Tenero bought. If I may direct your attention to the timestamp, as you see, it clearly says 5:40 a.m. Miss Tenero!
Yes?
Huh? Why is the killer here? I thought you'd have her locked up by now. Franziska doesn't feel comfortable whipping women because of gay. That makes sense. That makes complete sense. I requested that she be present as a witness so that she may straighten out your complex lie. Now then, Miss Tenero, between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m., you took a trip from first class down to the first floor in-flight shop, correct?
Yes, I went to the shop to buy a suitcase. After which, I went straight to the attendance room to drop it off.
And did you see Miss Meele there at all at that time?
No.
Wait, then who do you buy the suitcase from?
She bought it from herself.
Oh. Didn't know you could do that. So, Miss Meele, where were you really between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m.? Miss Cammy Meele! No, huh? The bathroom? I'll be the one to ask the questions here. Yeah, maybe that's it. I probably just missed her. Nature calls, you know. You take me for a fool? A foolishly foolish fool? That's a little too convenient to be true. But it's the truth. Cross my heart. I don't have enough conclusive proof to counter-argue her at this stage. You don't believe me, do you? But please, why don't you give me a chance and hear me out? Sure, I guess. Look, I know you're suspecting me, because I'm one of the crew. And I'm really fucking suspicious, I know. But you think that maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhoda, too?
We already did.
She's the one in charge of the elevator keycard and the shop, you know? Yeah, that's me, that makes us super suspicious. Please leave Mr. Narrow out of the conversation. Only you are under suspicion for now. I don't get it. Why are you covering for Miss Rhoda all of a sudden? Oh, now I get it. Maybe you got your eye on Miss Rhoda. Of course I'm keeping an eye on her. I can't very well let her escape, can I? Never mind. But you wanna know something? Miss Rhoda actually kind of I
have absolutely no interest in people who can't appreciate my sense of design.
This game is like going out of its way to prove that Edgeworth has no interest in women.
Yeah.
And I love that. Now's not the time for this sort of talk. Okay. Let's see. I guess we should press a bit more. No, it's not the only reason I have for suspecting you. The statements regarding Mr. Hicks also turn out to be a bunch of lies. Wait, I'm curious how accurate Francie doesn't whip women is. She whips Lotta quite a bit and whips Maya and Big Top. I forgot about that part. Maybe she just feels uncomfortable whipping someone who's asleep. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, but say I wasn't an attendant. You wouldn't suspect me then, would you? Well, yeah, sure. If the situation was entirely different, I wouldn't suspect you. Yes, I suppose that's true enough. Well, you think that maybe you should suspect Miss Rhoda too? She is already being detained for further questioning, or have you already forgotten? Oh, yeah, I guess I just forgot.
Cammy, don't tell me you suspect me too.
Sorry, can't help it. I mean, other than you, there's no one else who could have done it. I mean, I guess it could have been the captain or something.
I can't believe you would think that. I mean, me, a killer.
After the first development of the first Ace Attorney game, we looked up what people thought of the game, found a bunch of yaoi fan art, and decided to play into it. Yep. I've heard that. It's based on gay manga. You know, that meme and stuff. Miss Meele, what did you mean by just now by no one else could have done it?
Hold it!
What are you in charge of, Miss Meele? I take care of the attendance room. That doesn't count! Oh, well, I spent so much time in there, it might as well be my responsibility.
Mr. Edgeworth, Miss Cammy is very talented in languages.
Aha! Sorry, I got a mouthful of granola bar. But she's talented in languages. That means it's the... that she could have forged the Virginian thing. Yeah.
So she assists passengers who may not speak English, especially those who speak Virginian. She's the only one on the flight who is fluent.
Oh, you mean that kind of what I'm in charge of? Why didn't you say so in the first place? What else could I have meant? Yes, I'm really good at Virginian. She's fluent in Borginian. I suppose you're in charge of processing documents in Borginian. Yeah, I take anything else to do with Borginian. Very interesting. Oh, I'm in charge of the attendance room and some Borginian stuff. Aha!
Papa!
And so then, yeah.
Objection!
Objection! So, you're the only one in this flight crew that speaks Borginian. Is that correct? Oh, yeah, I guess so. I studied abroad in Borginia for a while. That's how I got so jet-lagged all the time, forever. It's a curse. If that is the case, then the signature on this document belongs to you, doesn't it? Oh! It is a falsified piece of documentation with only one purpose. To lead anyone who reads it to believe that Mr. LeBlanc's statue was loaded in Europe. The only person who could have either prepared or processed this document in Borginian is you, Miss Meele! I'm fucked. Without your participation, the smuggling of the Elif Red could not have occurred! Just wake me up when this is over, okay? Don't sleep while I'm pointing my finger at you! I wouldn't dream of falling asleep on you, Mr. Edgeworth. What is she?
Your attitude just changed.
I have, this is my bubble blower. I get to keep this fellas, keep us awake. It works kinda. It also doubles as a vape. Exclamation mark. It is exactly as you say. Are you confessing to having participated in the smuggling? No, far from it. It's true that I was the one who signed off on that document. But you can't use that fact alone to make your allegation of smuggling stick. There's no direct correlation, after all. All you have is my signature on a piece of paper. Really? All you did was sign it? Cammy, Meele, Digivolves too? Bubble Woman! Yes, of course! How could I have known that this was that also, and signing? I neglected to check if the cargo had been loaded on the plane properly. So, sorry about that. Seems that she's finally woken up. This is going to be one tough fight. Suppose, and this is just a supposition, even if I was involved in the smuggling, you can't throw the charge of murder on me just like that. Objection! Excuse me. If you were involved in the smuggling, you would have a strong motive to kill! Agent Hicks was in the middle of an investigation regarding a smuggling ring! And just when he was about to close in, he's killed by a member of that ring! Quick, I need to convince Jukebox I didn't do it. I know, I'll pretend to be a robot master. Well, that's bullshit because robot masters commit crimes like all the fucking time. That's like the main thing they do. Well, did you ever stop to think that maybe Rhoda is a smuggling ring member? After all, unlike me, Rhoda has access to many things on this plane for work purposes. Angrily blows bubbles at you. So perhaps there's some element of a setup at play in this case. What are you talking about? Angrily blows bubbles at you. Don't worry, I wasn't talking about you, I meant the killer. First, it was myself, and now it's Mr. Nero who is under the microscope. Seems to me that our killer is going to great lengths to pin this crime on anyone they can. You have no proof that Rhoda is being set up or that she isn't. Actually, I believe that she was indeed the intended target from the very beginning. I believe that the plan was to push all the blame for the crime onto her. And this evidence will prove my suspicions. This proves that the killer was out to frame Mr. Nero from the very beginning. The suitcase! It's the suitcase! Of course!
Oh god.
The gaudy suitcase
Yeah.
that only she would ever buy.
Take that!
The killer could have hidden the body anywhere, and yet they chose the suitcase. Why is that? Perhaps it was to move the body up from the lower deck to the first floor. However, why go through the trouble to do so? Angrily blowing bubbles?
It's like a pipe.
Yeah, it is. Like I was saying, it's her vape, basically. But can you blow bubbles with vapes? I don't know. I don't use a vape. I don't know how that works. Oh. The only way all these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame Miss Tenero for the murder. Miss Tenero buys a suitcase on every flight she works without fail. But should her suitcase be switched with the one containing her victim's body, that would put her in a very tight spot. Unfortunately for the killer, the turbulence put an end to that plan. Angrily blowing bubbles! There wasn't enough time to put the body back in the suitcase. Ergo, they made do with whoever was at hand, adapted their plan, and tried to frame me as I lay unconscious on the floor from the turbulence. The killer then went to hide the suitcase in the in-flight shop, and brought the piggy bank back to the elevator in order to fabricate a false weapon. A lot of work for a fruitless endeavor, wouldn't you agree? Sounds like the killer had a tough time too, huh? She must be, like, really smart and cool and sexy. I mean, why did the killer need to frame someone that badly anyway? That is because of the special circumstances surrounding this particular case. What special circumstance dictated the need for the killer to frame someone? Who the murder victim was? Because Interpol and stuff. Yeah,
Probably.
The killer was at a loss of what to do with Agent Hick's body, but as it just so happened, there are a bunch of empty suitcases nearby. Being a skinny man, the killer had to put his body in the suitcase and hand it off. And the whole plan to frame someone was an elaborate coincidence? No, that's not what I said. You have wrongly deduced my meaning, Miss Meele. The one with the wrong deductions is you. Think before you speak again. Wait, what?
Was
Why?
that wrong?
What? Patience, Francisco. I was about to reveal the truth. She's no longer sleepy, so they had to give her a new gimmick. I mean, she still seems pretty tired.
Where the murder took place?
Oh yeah, because it took place in a place where only she and one other person would have access. That makes sense. The special circumstance is simply that the murder took place on a plane mid-flight. No matter which country, customs is quite strict in this day and age. So no matter what you do, the chances that the body will be found is very high. Therefore, there was no chance but to frame either Miss Tenero or myself. In other words, the only one who fits within the boundaries of the criminal's movements is not Miss Tenero or myself, but you, Miss Cammy Meele. Only you and you alone could be the killer. And... question mark? Are you done already? I was about to fall asleep again. Anyway, let's be honest here. You don't have anything on me other than a whole lot of circumstantial evidence. Angrily blows bubbles at you. I can see the outline of how the murder occurred. You have no definitive evidence. And isn't there a piece of evidence that's still unaccounted for? Is there? Something that I still can't quite fit into this? Oh yeah, the phone. What happened to the phone? Right?
We still don't know where the phone is, right? Yeah.
Take that!
Maybe?
Take that! I don't have any actual evidence. I thought not. That's because it went missing and still is. But missing? What do you mean by that? In the complex puzzle that is this case, there was one piece I kept getting stuck on. The one piece is real! Sorry, and that is the victim's cell phone. Francisca, you were waiting at the airport for a phone call from Agent Hick's cell phone. Or at least that's what you told me. That's right! But Agent Hick's cell phone cannot be found at the crime scene. You mean the killer took the phone with them? Yeah, of course, my final piece of evidence, my prosecutor's badge! Yeah, I should have done that. Precisely, I suspected if we were to find that phone, it would lead us to the killer. In jail, they'll take her vape and she'll sleep through the entire sentence. I mean, I mean, that's a good way to, pass the time, I guess. Come on, get serious. Question mark? If the victim fell to his death from that height, wouldn't his phone break as well? We won't know that until we try a little experiment, will we? Francisca?
Oh my god, is he gonna fucking call it?
Francisca, I'd like to ask for your assistance.
They're gonna call the number!
Oh, that is a great idea. You know the victim's phone number, do you not? Of course I do. Oh yeah, she's gonna hibernate. Oh, that's a nice phone. I like the color.
Agent Hicks' phone! It's ringing from somewhere, sir!
I hear it, detective. Now where's it coming from?
Meele.
But I'm wondering, does it... Okay, I was wondering if it got, like, louder or quieter depending on where you, if you were far enough away from it, but, Miss Meele, wake up! Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, I got sleepy all of a sudden because it sounds like a lullaby I used to love as a child. I better find that cell phone fast. Okay, it's not on her.
Suitcase? No.
Maybe? Sounds like the phone is up in the flight attendant's room. Wait, what?
I heard it in the flight attendant's room, sir. Oh, okay.
But how can we hear it from here, though?
No idea, but let's just go.
Oh!
Now it's loud as hell.
That is a very loud phone. Or the acoustics on this plane are just very good.
Wait, is it on the bed there, or is it in the trash?
Oh, it might be in the trash. Important
The
evidence
ring is coming from somewhere in here, sir.
Leave no stone unturned, Detective Gumshoe. We must find it.
Trash.
Important evidence is always hidden in the trash. Doesn't seem to be over here.
The fuck?
Okay, I guess not.
Her locker?
I wonder if it might be inside the suitcase.
Where the f is it?
I don't suppose the culprit would have been so dumb as to try the same trick twice in here? The ring is coming from in here. Oh.
Oh, the ring is coming from in here, sir.
What? No, it can't be! What? Wait, Miss Tenero's locker?
This has got to be the victim's cell phone. Just whose locker is this, sir?
It's Miss Tenero.
God damn it!
It's Miss Tenero's?
What?
Huh? Wait, what? There are so many chickens happening right now. So, Mr. Edgeworth, how'd it go? Where'd you find the phone? I found it in the flight attendant's room, in Miss Tenero's locker. Grumble, grumble.
What? But
Rhoda Tenero!
I don't know anything about the phone. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Miss Von Karma, is it? Okay, then why? Okay, but she's acting awfully evil for someone who's not the evil one. I suggest you arrest Miss Tenero right away. Objection! Wait! I have a theory! A game theory! This is related to the incident with the keycard! Please listen to me! When the killer went to steal the keycard, they conveniently stashed the cell phone in Miss Tenero's locker at the same time. Objection! Boom! Fuck you! Objection! This is related to the keycard, alright? In the same way that we have zero proof that the killer did just that. Arrgh! The only voice that sings the truth is evidence. That is the one bird we cannot ignore. Is Polly the parrot on this flight? I think we need to cross-examine something.
Oh my god.
What should I do? Franziska's right. I can't offer baseless conjecture at this point. Alright then, why did the culprit take the cell phone from Agent Hicks? Must have something very incriminating on it, or in it.
Hold it!
Hold it! What now, Miles Edgeworth? I was just fucking over there, and now my accent is back again! I can't get rid of it! It's not over yet. We have yet to figure out why the killer took the phone. What? Inside this phone lies the final piece of incriminating evidence that will point us to the killer. Edgeworth is pissed that this is going on this long. I would be too. We need to examine this phone in more detail. Well, it's cracked. The LCD is broken. Without a screen, you can't even place a call with this. But you can receive a call, I guess. Okay, let me guess. There's something gonna be very suspicious on the back here. Or not. Or maybe? Ah, it's a camera lens, come to think of it. I wonder, how exactly was Agent Hicks planning to preserve the crime scene of a smuggling? Franziska! I need you to confirm something. A cell phone can't take pictures.
Mr. Edgeworth, I can't believe you don't know this kind of basic stuff, sir!
This looks like a very similar model to my own. And mine can take photos just fine. My accent is back now, I don't care, who cares? Do you think Agent Hicks could have taken some pictures with this? In particular, pictures as evidence for a smuggling case? The new remixed music is playing, that means it's super cool now. If so, I'd say there may be some very incriminating and very inconvenient photos here for a killer smuggler.
But the phone's all busted up, sir. Take the SD card out.
Even a super prosecutor can't repair a broken phone. Gah!
Or no, connect it to a goddamn computer. Boom, there you go.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Is there a computer on this flight? Grr, I'll find a way, don't you worry about that. What?
Forensic dude, give me a computer now.
May I go back to sleep now? Objection! The LCD screens on the inside and outside are broken, that's for sure. But that's also reason enough to believe that the killer wasn't able to erase the data. Can this phone take photos? Dramatic music plays. Yeah. What do you mean by that, Franziska? It looks like our killer isn't very familiar with electronics. This phone still rang when I called it, meaning that only the LCD screens are broken. It's possible that the photos are still there inside, waiting to be accessed. All we need to do is transfer the data to my phone. Franziska, your phone, if you please. Very well. It's transferring. Alright, displaying it now.
Okay.
This is... Agent Hicks was most certainly trying to obtain some evidence for his smuggling case.
Hey! That's the LE red's nowhere in this pic, sir!
This has no meaning as a piece of evidence in this murder case, right?
Ouch, she's right. There's not much we can find out from this about Agent Hicks's killer, sir.
Is this it? Is this the end? God, I hope so. Good job calling it, Sky. They basically just moved the SD card after all. Yeah, they pretty much did. Is there really nothing in this photo that we can use?
Wait, what are those boxes? I can't... What the fuck are these?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's in Borginian, which is...
Borginian!
Which is something... Yeah. It just makes sense that Franziska is the only one who understands technology. I mean, she is the youngest one here, so... What's all this? Oh, great, him again.
Oh, the air cargo shipped from Virginia to Zhangfa.
Have you been here the whole time?
Yes.
So the reason they aren't here now is that they were dropped off in Zhangfa. Mr. LeBlanc, can you tell me the contents of the boxes? Unfortunately, there is no English written on them anywhere.
One cluster of blocks is written in Portuguese.
Yeah, no shit, we can see that.
It says, bleh, bleh, it is cloth in English.
The cloth! Of course! It's the, yeah, cloth.
So that's where she got the fucking cloth.
Could it be? Is this where the killer?
What? What is it scary face?
The one thing we know for sure about the killer, she likes cloth! And that is a good band name!
No, because if she's looking for something to clean it up, she would have been able to read it and see it says cloth.
Yeah, that too. That also. Good job, detective, again. Miss Meele. Yeah. It appears that Agent Hicks was no ordinary investigator. Question mark. He left us with a piece of evidence after all. A striking piece that will point out who his killer is. Oh wait, so if the if the killer would have to know that there was cloth in there, so they would have to be able to read Borginian, and she's the only one who can read Borginian.
Yeah.
So we got her.
Gotcha, bitch.
Maybe you shouldn't force your mistaken reading of a simple picture, Mr. Edgeworth. The Borginian cargo in this piece of evidence will point us straight to the killer!
The cloth.
Take that!
Take that! And what is that supposed to prove?
God damn it.
The killer used this piece of cloth to wipe up the blood they had spilt. But there's one thing that bothered me this whole time. Where did it come from? And now I have finally found my answer in this very photo! The cargo that was unloaded in Zhengfa had cloth written on it. In Borginian, that is. And this is where the killer grabbed a piece from to clean up the blood with. Exclamation point. That's right. The killer was someone who could read and understand Borginian. And the only crew member that fits this description is you, Miss Cammy Meele!
You bitch.
Hold it! That's pretty flimsy. The killer probably searched through all the boxes looking for something to use. When you're frantic, you don't care if the box is in English or Virginian. Objection! Sorry, but I cannot agree with your assessment of the killer's indiscriminate nature. What? Do you think Meele fell asleep while committing murder? Yeah, probably. There's no need for the killer to tear through boxes at random at all, and if the killer supposedly could not comprehend Borginian, well then...
Why would they look?
Logically, the killer would have opened this box first.
The bed sheets.
Yeah,
Take that!
Cause it's in English.
Yeah!
Hey! It says bed sheets in English right on the box, sir!
I was wondering when that would, I had a feeling that had something to do with something. Precisely. And bed sheets would be perfect for cleaning up blood, wouldn't you say? Hold it! So what are you trying to say? And if I were the criminal, this box of bed sheets would have been what I would have spotted first. However, as the killer chose to use some Virginian cloth, do you have an explanation for that? The killer didn't want anyone to know that the real scene of the crime was this cargo hold, so they were afraid to leave signs that the box for the sheets had been opened. However, the Virginian cloth, well, that's a horse of a different color, a very gaudy color, because the killer knows that it was going to be unloaded in the Republic of Zhengfa. That's right. That is why the Virginian cloth was used. And the only Virginian reader on board who could make such a calculated decision is you, Cammy Meele! You and you alone! All by your lonesome! Ugh. It would be very easy for us to confirm if any of the boxes were resealed. All we would have to do is contact the Zhengfa authorities in time. We may even find other evidence to incriminate our killer within those boxes. Ugh. So what do you say, Miss Meele? Why not confess to your crime here and now? Or would you rather wait and see what happens when we find out from our investigation in Zhengfa? I mean, that was taking a lot. No! He was Interpol. I couldn't stop it. I brought him here. He started taking pictures. I couldn't be found out. What did you have to do with all this? I was scared. I was in trouble. Okay, but what did you do in all of this? Oh, right, because he forged the documents. Right, that was your reasoning. Okay. Well, another crime solved.
Holy shit. 40 fucking minutes.
Wow.
It's 2 p.m. Or it's almost 3.
Yeah, it is almost 3. But we did it.
We finished making all the arrangements to take the suspect in, sir.
Very good, detective. What about the smuggling route? Did you say anything about that?
They're taking her down to the precinct now. Hopefully we can get more out of her there.
Luckily we have a lot of leftover coffee from when we had Godot employed here, so we can keep her awake.
Whenever we approached the topic, she just started foaming at the mouth. It was scary, sir.
She probably wasn't prepared to commit a murder all of a sudden. One thing is for sure, the ring behind this whole mess means serious business. It looks like there's a lot more to this case than meets the eye.
I'm wondering if she didn't kill him, the ring probably would have been found out, but she might have gotten away.
Yeah, she might have.
Miss
like...
Sedgworth. I just wanted to say how much I appreciate everything you did. Thank you very much.
It was nothing. In fact, I should be the one thanking you for your cooperation.
But truly, if it wasn't for you, I might not be here right now.
Of course! Cammy Meele was a transformer! Yes, that makes perfect sense! And I don't know where to go with this joke. I don't know anything about Transformers except Transformers 1 was a really good movie and everyone needs to go see it. It didn't get bombed at the box office, but it deserves way better than that.
Indeed, I can continue to serve our passengers as a flight attendant.
That means no more LeBlanc lines, I believe. Oh, don't be so sure about that. I doubt she'd have gotten away. Hicks' photo already incriminated Cammy and showed her document was fake. Yeah, that's true.
I hope that... Well, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. No!
That's...
I see. You don't have to take it if you don't want to.
No, I mean... I would never turn down a lady's generous offer.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure it will serve you well. And remember, we here at GoU Airlines are always ready to serve, Mr. Edgeworth.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Now I must bid you farewell. May all your skies be blue, no matter where you go.
Ah, $1,200 suitcase. How generous. Well, I mean, she gave it for free.
Yay, we can give it to Gumshoe now.
Yay.
I can't believe we wound up investigating the whole day, sir. But boy, was it fun! Oh my god, I love him.
Speak for yourself. My day was filled with earthquakes, elevators, and false charges. Oh, just wait. Your day isn't over yet. You still need to... just wait until you get back to the office. By the way, where's Franziska?
Oh, she's filling out some customs paperwork for her departure.
Departure?
Yeah, Miss Montgomery's always really busy, sir. She's been flying from country to country to chase down some leads regarding her case.
Really? Detective. Can you cancel the car I had you reserve earlier?
Just wait till you got it, sir.
Uh-huh. Franziska. I thought I told you when you first landed. I have no time for idle chatter. I have no intention of wasting your time. However, it has been a while since we last met. I also have no time for such familiar reminiscences. Just who do you think I am? My sister, technically. You're Franziska von Karma, very proud prosecutor, deserving of much respect. Until only a little while ago, I was but a wretched mutt who was always losing to you. A dancing Piero living her life on the name and fame of her invincible father built. True, your father, Manfred von Karma, didn't lose a single case for 40 years as a prosecutor. However, I wouldn't say he was invincible. But what are you talking about? I mean, you remember what happened? You know what happened, don't you?
I think she's trying to repress it.
The group I'm on the trail of is a little more troublesome than most. The smuggling route we found this time is only one sliver of the big picture. Sounds like a dangerous assignment. You really don't have to worry. I can take care of myself. Yes, I suppose you can. Plus, there's another agent on this case with me. Oh, another agent. He's a star among Interpol agents and has the highest successful arrest rate. Who knows, you may even run into him one day. Ah, that seems foreshadowing. And with the Interpol involvement and her being named Cammy, this might be a Street Fighter reference. It could be, although wasn't Cammy in Street Fighter, like, working for Interpol and not being arrested by them? I was simply caught up in this one case. I hardly see why we would cross paths. I suppose, but there is a thing called Chekhov's gun. Have you heard of it? But I doubt he would say the same. I'm not following you. You'll understand soon enough. The fight has only just begun, Miles Edgeworth. This is only episode 2 out of 5. Or 4. It's 5 cases, right?
I have no idea.
I'll be back in this country soon enough. And when I am, you can be sure I'll pay you back in full. I still owe you money, I remember that. Oh, Chun-Li works for Interpol and Cammy works for British Special Forces, I see.
And just like that, she's gone, huh, sir? Thank goodness I can finally rest easy knowing I won't have to watch out for a whip.
Oh yeah, it is 5 cases, got it. Detective Gumshoe, I want to thank you for all your help and cooperation.
I was none, sir. I was just happy to work with you again. I think I'm gonna celebrate by adding a little extra salt in my instant noodles. Oh my god.
Just how much did you cut his salary by, Franziska? Hey, you're... What are you You don't act so innocent in this regard. Detective, I was wondering if you might give me a ride down to the prosecutor's office.
Sure thing, sir. I'll even fly down the road in the patrol car if you want.
Don't make me remind you, Detective. Safety first. Remember that time that you crashed into a lamppost? that was... You need to be more careful. Thus, I solved the first case upon my arrival home. Franziska von Karma, a smuggling route she was after. The leaders of that ring had already put their trump card into play, and the players on the other side of this war, they would begin to make themselves known through the next incident. Edgeworth speaking.
Who is this?
I don't know, but I have a feeling that you should take this one.
Okay. Finally! I called who knows how many times earlier, but I couldn't get through.
And you are?
Have you forgotten my voice, Miles, my boy? What?
Wait, what?
Wait, no. No! Is it this character?
What? Mr. Armano? Ernest? Armano, correct? What? Who?
So you do remember me. Is this who I think it is? I know it's rather sudden, but I can't ask this of anyone else.
I have no idea who this could be. But
Is this... No, this isn't Uncle Ray, right?
No, he's in the next game.
Oh, damn. Okay, then who the fuck is Ernest? There's been an incident, Miles. My son, he's been kidnapped.
What? What?
Who? What?
Edgeworth knows him, but the player hasn't met him. Okay, well...
What? Okay, I guess that's for next time.
We did it. We figured things out, I guess. Oh, he's a corporate CEO that Edgeworth knows. Okay.
Okay.
Well, guess next time and that's why I laughed. Edgeworth still isn't making it back to his office yet. Oh, this is gonna be a busy couple days. That said, I will make a suggestion. Okay, Croak, what's your suggestion? If you guys have to split, that's fine. But playing the start of Case 3 would probably get you hyped. It's very fun. Uh-huh. Well, what do you say, Sky?
Fine.
Alright. Let's see what's up with this one. Let's get, Case 2, we wrapped that up, that's fun, but, let's see what episode 3 has to offer. How about that? It's only 3. You know, that we've still got a bit of time, I think, right? You're not too tired?
No.
All right.
We can look at the start.
Just play to literally the first scene. You have control of Miles and shouldn't take long.
Don't worry, Miss Edgeworth. I'll be following your... Okay, with binoculars.
Good to hear. Now make sure you don't lose sight of me. I'm counting on you for backup.
You can count on me, sir.
I have to go. My planet needs me, and the kidnapper is supposed to contact me soon. Who would have thought that upon my return I'd be thrust into a kidnapping case? And that I would be the one who would have to make the ransom drop off. Oh, what?
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Okay, just play the first scene, literally the first scene you have control of Miles in.
The fucking suitcase!
Oh, we still have the suitcase. That's neat. Let's see, I checked that the money is all there, safe inside this suitcase. Now all I have to do is await further instructions from the kidnapper, which I'm expecting to be transferred to my cell phone. I wonder who else is around. This is the meeting place after all. Oh god! Oh god!
Oh god! Welcome to Gatewaterland!
What? Oh, thank you.
And a big hello to you. I'm the Proto Badger. Nice to meet you.
What is this, like the Proto Man version of the Blue Badger?
I don't know what I want to know.
Proto.
It's a soul with eyes.
Okay. Okay. I'm scared.
Excuse me, but were you perhaps thinking of taking a picture of me?
A picture? Of you? Sorry, but I'm not interested.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, have a good... I don't like this.
Hello? Ooh,
Should I also do the voice?
I don't know. Do you want? I feel like I'm taking too many characters in this game.
You're not Ernest, you're my Amano.
It sounds like
What is wrong with me?
it sounds like the kidnapper is using some sort of voice alteration device. That's the only explanation for why it sounds this weird. I'm his representative, Miles Edgeworth.
Are you a cop?
Legally, no. No, I'm a prosecutor. This is awkward. I know what you're wondering, and yes, I have brought the ransom money with me.
I see. In that case, bring me the money with you to the stadium.
So this person intends to see if I'm being followed, huh? Please, Detective Gumshoe, I really need you to come through for me this one time. The Proto Badger is just listening to this. Yeah, maybe that's
I don't like that.
Oh hey, there's a Governor's special concert. I know who that is. And wait, hang on. Look at that. Okay, so there's the Battle of Magicians, Max Galactica versus Troop Garmery, and the Governor's special concert. That's a reference to people that we know about, and some people that are from the game we haven't played yet. That's fun. Edgeworth speaking. Was that in the original game, or is that a thing that the remake is adding? That's fun either way. Edgeworth speaking.
Next, come to the hall, not the haunted house.
Why the haunted house? There's a haunted house? What?
Was it October?
I'm just... Yeah, what is this? Some kind of Halloween special? What? And just how long do you intend to have me wander around for you?
That's for me to decide, and you don't have much choice here, my friend.
I suppose not.
Oh yeah, you know the local haunted house in my area?
I'm not familiar with it, no.
It opens on my birthday.
Oh, awesome. I think they were there originally. Well, that's neat. I've arrived.
Go inside. Oh yeah, okay. Halloween special.
This looks suspicious. Maybe I should have let Spookbox do this episode.
Hey, let her do the next one.
Alright, if you say so. What a dismal place.
That's it, go through those doors!
Am I being watched from somewhere?
Yes.
Is that Dracula in the back there?
Most likely. Leave the money and go now!
You don't have to ask me twice. What? I was hoping for an exchange, but maybe I should do as they say for now and not push it.
Yeah, do that.
Uh-huh. Couldn't catch even a glimpse of the kidnapper. Perhaps I should keep an eye on this haunted house until police backup arrives.
Dun dun. Dun dun. Oh god.
I think I know what's about. I've seen some things, and I think I know.
Oh god!
Oh no!
I want dead.
Har 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 har! Ah! It was a trap! A spring trap, even!
I always come back.
The killer was William Afton all along! Oh my god. Wait, can we save now? Can we save? Oh wait, he said to go to the first part where you can talk to, or where you could, play as Edgeworth, so yeah, let's keep going. I think this might be the Badger still.
That guy betrayed. No, can't be. Then the deal.
Who is that? And what are they talking about?
What? Police.
Yeah, that was a real ass goddamn sword. Oh.
Alright. In front of. Meet up.
Can't move my body. I fear I may faint again. Oh boy, we're in the back of the room at Freddy's.
We're in the back rooms.
And now there's a bunch, and there's a bunch more badgers. Oh no!
I hate this.
Where am I? How long was I out? It wasn't raining like this, like it is now when I made the drop off. This was supposed to be a simple affair. So why have I been taken hostage as well? I can only assume Detective Gumshoe lost sight of me at some point. The only reason I agreed to be the drop-off man was because of that phone call. It was from Mr. Ernest Amano, the director of the powerful Zaibatsu, the Amano group. But aside from that, I owe him a great debt of gratitude. His only son, Lance, had been kidnapped. I know that Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow out of. What are you talking about? Like kidnapping? You don't grow out of kidnapping? I can't sit around waiting for someone to come help me. I must escape somehow! No!
Aha! What was that you making that funny sound? I have no idea who this is.
I have an idea of who it might be. Who's there? And how dare you laugh at a gentleman's plight? Ah, yes, it's her!
Okay, you can voice her. You can voice her now.
No, I wanted you to voice her.
What? Really?
Because she kind of ends up being another sidekick.
Oh my god! I voiced the sidekick, so...
Hey, I want you to have more voice lines. She has a lot more lines.
Okay.
Who are you? Are you one of the kidnappers?
A kidnapper? Me? No way! I'm not into such petty crimes. Nope. I'm after something much, much bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
I must be worn out from today's ordeal. Focus, Miles.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. Ahem! Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight. One alone soars to shine the light of the righteousness on the world's blight. Why is this giving me Team Rocket? And that's what is me, for I am the great thief Yatagarasu.
Great thief? And did she really just claim to be the Yatagarasu?
That entire intro just gave me freaking Team Rocket vibes.
I think that's what she's going for. Also, Edgeworth would know about something much, much bigger. Oh, boy!
What is wrong with all of us? Oh, but my real name is Kay Faraday. Why would you reveal that? You can call me Kay. Kay? Good, glad that's settled.
Not quite. I have a mountain of questions for you. But first, if you would be so kind as to remove these ropes.
I wonder, should I remove them? I was actually having a lot of fun watching you make those silly faces. Hey, there's no need to get all mad and icy glary on me, oh, you know?
But that's my favorite thing! I love doing that!
That's totally the bit. She's a Phantom Thief, just very open about it. Girl, she's Ryuji. If he wasn't stupid and he was allowed to be, yeah, I'm a Phantom Thief. What of it?
She's a Phantom Thief. What a relief. I owe you my thanks.
It's okay. You can pay me back in full later.
Now then, what question should I start with? Unfortunately, I can already tell nothing is going to be easy with this cheeky girl. Yeah, I think that I think maybe we should stop here.
Yeah.
If I just... Can I... If I exit game, can I save? Is that... Right. Yeah, save. Okay. Alright, well, what? Oh, wait, I didn't realize that the game would completely, close.
You didn't do back to title.
Yeah, I should have done back to title. Hang on. Hang on. I wanna boot up the game again because I saw the what I think the title screen is going to look like, and I want to show that real quick. Hang on. The game is still not being shown. What? Why is the... Why isn't the thing... Why is it... Okay. Okay, hang on. New art, or elect in the gallery. Okay, hang on. Hang on a minute. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go, and we have... There we go! Okay, let me just share my screen with you real quick again.
We're having a Halloween case, and that's technically in March, but it's Halloween, bitches!
Yeah!
This is my month!
Alright, yes, we got Kay, the new weird girl of the game. And according to Croak, the best weird girl. And yes, this title screen is amazing. I love this. Do you see it?
Yeah, and I hate it, and I want to cry.
I love it, and I want to cry. Well, here we go. Well, okay. So next time, well, at least Sky is going to be continuing on this case with the great thief Yatagarasu, and by astonishing coincidence, we seem to have came up on a Halloween-ish case, at least one involving a haunted house. So that's going to be interesting. Sky, what do you think of everything that we just went through? Just all of it.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, there was, I mean, case 2, that was an interesting one. Not, like, super interesting, but, like, it was certainly a case. But this one, I'm excited for this one. I've been waiting for this, because I've been very excited to meet Kay, and I'm excited to figure out what the hell is up with the Proto Badger, and all of this, just all this. There's a lot going on. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Well, I guess, we'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Anything else, you'd like to say before we go?
I might be hungover next week.
Oh, yeah, because Scott... right, by the time, we have our next stream, Sky is legally going to be allowed to drink. I don't blame you for wanting to drink before getting involved with Spookbox. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of alcohol here in the Void, but, I don't really like alcohol anyway, in the first place, but whatever. So, goodbye, everyone, until next time, I'm Miss Jukebox 8.
And I'm Sky Cloud Lord.
And thank you for